Wow. Okay.
Well, it has not so much to do this kind of personal feelings with the Mecano thing. Mecano was also always more political.
Yeah, I'd like you to tell me a little bit about the Mecano view of life generally and of politics, maybe of what's going on in today's
It's very
world.
left-wing thing. I grew up communist way, and I think in these days it's necessary to think again in this kind of way, because egoism and all these things are so increasingly becoming more and more that it's necessary to be political again. The new album we're working on now, it's almost finished. It's called Those Revolutionary Days. It has also the melancholic feel, like there are no revolutions, and sure there are still revolutions, but those revolutionary days sounds almost romantic. It isn't, but in this order we make the new album. So this Snake Tales for Dragon thing is something in between. And now I try to figure out if it's possible to have political and personal things together on an album. It can be.
Well, everything is possible.
Yeah, so I'm finding out. But this is, the first album is almost always a bit political and has to do with life itself. This has also to do with life itself, but it's the personal thing. And I needed the personal thing to get rid of the shit, you know, to be even with myself. And this is, well, I think it's a good idea that you make yourself, that you do it in a creative way to help yourself.
That's the point of art, anyway.
That's the point of art, anyway. And the last song is called New Skin.
I'm wondering though if this is the point of all these new artists that are coming out of music industries. And actually, I wanted to ask you your opinion about whatever is going on at the music industry nowadays. What's your opinion about that? How do you see all that?
I'm not so used to it anymore. I had a label before, so I was part of that industry, and it was difficult because we were independent, and music in that level was not a part of economy in Holland at that time. It was in England, it was in the States, but in Holland it was still something special, so it's difficult to do. I lost contact with it because I went into the art, I was painting, I did a lot of exhibitions. I made 2 CDs in my own language, but it's more theatrical thing with clarinet and violin, my accordion and my Dutch singing. But yeah, I mean, it was different.
Yeah, it was different, but still you must have some, influences from previous artists, or, your music reminds a little bit of Timberstick's or of the lyrics.
But they became later than, they were later than Mecano. Mecano, that's what I feel now. I hear it also from people. Our influence was quite big. I mean, I met the guy from Franz Ferdinand. I didn't even know that band because I'm into my own 60s music. I like 60s music. I know a lot about the 60s, about the music in the time. And also the soul. I like black music a lot. And this is what I play in my home. So I'm not into heavy rock or in new wave kind of things, you know. I don't play that in my own house. But I'm part of that, I know that. So I don't make soul or sing. I make the music which is our music, which has to do with the modern times, I think. And there are influences. Maybe it's Roxy music. They say, oh, your voice is like Bowie. Okay, it has to do with Bowie because I liked it before.
Wow, that's really flattering. Such things.
Yeah, it is flattering, but it's also, well, what can I do with it?
So, okay, you can change something. Tell us a little bit about your art exhibition here in Greece. Because you did an art exhibition here at this place.
Yes, I brought 30 things. In the future we want to do, if we play somewhere, we also want to do an exhibition. It's not only the band, it's not only the music, it's the lyrics, it's the music, and it's the images. We can put the images on visuals behind you on stage. Now we did it in Greece on this festival, we do it on the side.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You saw that. But normally it should be, this is also the only, it's not a real critic, but the critic people said, we were dying to see Mecano, but there's one thing, it shouldn't be in the daytime. We want to see this band at night in a club or in a, in a venue. And there it's possible to show the visuals just behind our backs, and this should be a different thing.
This will happen. Dangerous.
This will
for the senses.
Maybe. But it will be in January. It will be like that. Because we plan to release and to present the new album in Greece. Just because of all these overwhelming reactions and the fact that I have that I communicate a lot with the people here. I feel very at home. They gave me a great
That's
feeling.
an exclusive news right now.
Absolutely, yes. Because I intend to come back as much as possible.
Okay, you're very welcome anyway.
I know. Thank you.
So, last question, and I intended to be really difficult this one. What's your opinion about God?
I'm a non-believer. On the new record, I sing, but I ironize also a bit because I sing in our non-believer's paradise. I mean, for a non-believer, there is no paradise at all. And I'm against all kinds of religion. I'm an atheist. I believe in you. I hope you believe in me. Together, we're humans. We can be stronger than as one person. That's what I do. I believe in the collective way of treating life. I'm not afraid to die. I know there is not a life after or before. I wasn't a dog before or another person. No, I just came out of my mother's body, and
so no reincarnation in your
nothing
mind,
at all.
nothing.
Just you're here, and it's just a sigh between two ages. This is what life is. I think it's a very short period, and you should do something with that. And this is what I do. But I'm an atheist. I'm not into anything. No Catholic, no Islam, no Jew beliefs. No beliefs. I like the Greek though, the Greek mythology, because it's more about the symbols, and they're also talking about gods, but there are also half gods. It has a very human way of putting stories there and the symbols. It's like the Indians or like the Greeks. That's what I like. It's not my thing because I come from a very of a part of the world where it's quite cold, in Holland. So, but I don't know. I mean. I don't believe. This is my thing on God. I don't believe in God.
I was really curious to find out what is.
I'm not.
It's a question that always, it seems to me, it's a provoking question. It provokes me to think what each artist thinks about God, or
I'm not fanatic.
But still, I have a more interesting question. So, what's your opinion about the Greeks? I remember because I was playing the other time at the opening of the exhibition, and I remember I was still laughing when you said you had this opinion about Greek girls that they had mustache.
Yeah, no, this is what they told me in Holland. You know what? It's quite primitive, but they say, where do you go to? I said, I go to Greece. Greece, we have to do in Greece. I said, I have to play there with my band. All the women there have mustaches like in Turkey, I said I don't believe this. Then I came here. I never saw so many beautiful women in my life. So
with no mustache.
With no mustache at all. No, let's point this out very well.
Yeah,
no mustache. I didn't see any mustache over here.
No mustache. Okay. So there.